Shalom. Call Halo Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah HaKradash. Shalom and salutations and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, where I continue to learn this 100% truth. Shalom to the elder bishops, the elders, the prophets, and the teachers and evangelists of Great Millstone, where I continue to learn this 100% truth. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, Barakatham. Shalom to the speckled bird, the confused face, the Akim and Aqua, the Akim on the highways and byways, and last but not least, the elect. Back again with another video, praying that you may be edified. And it's been a rough week. It's been a real rough week, but I will rock the side, man. Got through it, you know what I mean? And these demons are working overtime, man. You know what I'm saying? They definitely, working to try to destroy the men of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Praying that I be part of those men that I'm doing the right things, and just getting through this week today. Just give me inspiration to do this video, which I'm gonna call "Keep the Faith, Move Forward." Almost there. Yahweh Shai is almost. He's almost here. It's we're coming down to we're moving into Jacob's trouble. Before you know it, it's gonna be full blown crazy everywhere. And it's getting like that, man. If you just pay attention to the news, these internet platforms and the things that you just seeing and reading about and hearing about, is just crazy, man. People are unaliving one another for the craziest things, arguments, uproars, just a lot of different things that are happening, and you can't really keep up with anything. You have to you gotta let the Most High put the spirit on you to concentrate on what He wants you to do. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so much going on, but all the things that's going on is exactly what the scriptures have said is going on. So I have some scriptures that I'm gonna bring out, but I pray that you be edified with it, man. And just you heard about that situation that happened in Detroit, Michigan, where men was in Walmart, Detroit, and just went around and started stabbing people inside the store. So things like that, man, is just just happening. The situation that happened, I forgot what state, but it's this Edomite family. You can only be Edomites to do some of the ish that they was doing. They would adopt Jakes and torture them and work them, make them slaves, and not feed them, and just doing a lot of things, man. It really burned me up, you know what I mean, hearing about it. But this is the type of world we live in, man. It's crazy out here, and we have to maintain and keep our faith and move forward, because we're almost out of here. But the scriptures told us that these things were going to be the way they are, man. Just crazy out here, man. This is 2 Samuel 24 and 14. I wrote these things down, so and it reads, and David said unto Gad, I am in great strait. Let us fall now into the hand of Yahweh, for his mercies are great, and let me not fall into the hand of man. And this is what I'm praying for as well, dealing with things, that you got to deal with in the world. Like, what I realize is that in speaking these scriptures and learning these scriptures, that and teaching them, that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, he gonna test you. He gonna send you through tests. He gonna purge you, and he want to see what you made of. You know what I'm saying? So there's gonna be things and situations that happen that's supernatural, things that you can't put your hand on. But at the same time, the Most High, He'll be protecting you as well, and showing you things that it's in the spirit that only you is gonna be able to get. You know what I mean? If you tapped into the spirit like that. And I didn't even know that I could understand that until I realized that, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is dealing with me in that way, that he shows me things and the Spirit reveals these things to me. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy, but, it's the world we live in, man. And, for y'all who think, life is simple and everything's okay and things going to work out, you live in a high life or whatever lifestyle you live in, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is not to be mocked and not to be played with. And there's going to be such a judgment to come down, man. And, just me going through this, through the things that I'm going through, you know what I'm saying? It lets me know that the Most High is all about power, man. And he's all about you fearing him for this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. It ain't going to just be given to you. You have to earn this. But he chooses you. You don't choose him. This is Sirach 2:18, and it reads, saying, we will fall into the hands of Yahweh and not into the hands of men, for as his majesty is, so is his mercy. So, falling into the hands of man is still falling into the hands of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And sometimes he puts spirits out to do what he does in reprimanding you. You know what I mean? That's what Esau's main purpose was, is to whip Jake. You know what I'm saying? And to fear the Most High, but not to choose Esau. And when the Sihib comes, mandatory, we're going to find out who is who and what is what. And, me building my faith, man, and moving forward, a lot of times, man, I have to understand can't just go around being angry. You know what I'm saying? You have to learn to be in the spirit and not be carnal. And, it takes practice, and it takes the grace of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua to do that. It takes prayer, you're fasting. These things, these things are serious, man. These things, you have to be in the spirit, man. There's nothing is given to you. You have to earn everything, for real. Hebrews 10:31, it is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. Yes, especially if you're not, like, the more and more I'm in this truth every day, that's why I'm talking about getting through another week, is, I'm always trying to do what I can to please the Most High, knowing that everything that happens because he allows it. There's no way around it. There's no getting around it. It's what he wants. Let's see. First Chronicles 21:1, and it reads, and Satan stood up against Israel, and provoked David to number Israel. So this is how people don't understand that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, he controls Satan. He controls the other angels. He controls the left side. He controls the right side. Everything is through him and what he wants, not what you think and how you feel. You know what I'm saying? He can give a damn about how you feel. He can give a damn about what you think. It's about pleasing the Most High and doing what he wants you to do, regardless if you want to agree to it or not. You don't care. So for you wacky-tacky Christians out here naysaying and talking against Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, or you Hebrew Israelite groups who are out here refusing to call the true name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua and teaching our people the wrong way, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is going to see you, man. I'm telling you, just the things that, we got to endure being here, got to, work 9 to 10, 12 hours a day for Esau. And then, you know what I'm saying, you may have a family. You got to take care of your family. You got to, make sure your family's good. And if you're married, then you know what I mean, you got to, still cater sometimes to your wife about the needs and things that she wants. So there's going to be trouble in the flesh. So there's always something going on. And then ultimately, none of that, what I said, has nothing to do with this truth. You still have to do this work. And you're going through things. And if you a man, you know what I'm saying, you're going to go through things, but it's not for you to be going around saying, oh, whoa, me, you know what I'm saying? Oh, wow, and complaining, You got to do what you got to do. What the scriptures say, gird up your loins, my man. Real talk. 1 Samuel 2:6. Yahweh killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. So this is who you're trying to please, and this is who, you want the Most High to have mercy. You are who you want the Most High to have mercy on, because ultimately, man, as Yahweh said, don't fear the one that can destroy the body, but fear the one that can destroy the body and the soul, and that's Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So and I can see now how a lot of these brothers start off, as Elder Apostle Gabar said, it's endurance, to endure. It's not a race. How they come into this truth and they start learning so much too quick. It's almost like an analogy of eating too fast and then throwing it up because it didn't settle in the right way. And that's what happened to a lot of these guys, that some guys that I've seen in, that was part of the camps of GMS. And, I thought they were great teachers. And to see them fall off for different things, like, talking crazy about the elder apostles, or really it always come down to talking about the elder apostles or elders that they were in camps with, and putting all their energy into talking about them, and then falling off the face of the map, taking your hand off the plow, and this is all Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. So you must fear him and continue to do this work and pray. One of your main prayers should be to never take this away from you. You don't want the Most High to take this from you, man. I'm praying every day, more than I ever thought I could or would pray, and more than once. And I'm asking the Lord always to thank you for everything he's given me and shown me and allowed me to see and understand, and to never take this away from me. That's some of the main things I ask the Lord, along with other things that I deal with and such and so. But I never want the Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua to take this away, because once you in, you better be in it for life, man. You better be in it until Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua take you off from doing this. As far as teaching on the highways and byways, which is coming, the famine of the word, or he just he take the ghost from you, because this ain't nothing to play with, man. The more and more I'm into this, this is nothing to play with. This is so serious. Amos 3:6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people be not afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it? This is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. I had got the scriptures that I needed and wrote them down. Therefore, I can speak on them. This is Deuteronomy 32:39. See now that even I am he. There is no power with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver me out of my hand. So, you're going to come against, whether you recognize it or not, there's going to be demons that's going to go against you. And you have to learn to fear the Most High. Everything else is whatever. You know what I'm saying? Really, to not really give a F about what everybody else feeling, what they say. And I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't like that coming into this truth. It took me reading and learning and studying to understand it. And I'm not done. I'm always reading and learning and studying. And gird up my loins to be like, I don't give a F about how people feel. Now, you live peaceably with everyone. And I've learned to understand it. I've always kind of been that way anyway. But, at the end of the day, man, I really care about what people feel and think. You know what I'm saying? And no, I'm not perfect. You know what I mean? But I also understand how to humble myself to not just to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua and the Son Yahushua, but even to the situations that I deal with in my life. If I'm wrong, I make amends for it and try to make it right. You know what I'm saying? It's all a learning process. Because, Sirach 39:28, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. So everything is for what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua want. Not what you think and how you feel. What he wants. Isaiah 45:7. I form the light, I create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, Yahweh, do all these things. This Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. Listen to this. This is a good scripture. When I heard this, it gave me good understanding in the time of understanding. Job 2:6. And Yahweh said unto Satan, Behold, he is in thine hand, but save his life. So Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is telling Satan, you could do what you want to do to him, but you cannot take his life. So Satan has instructions too. That's why I read Ecclesiasticus 39:28. Right? Proverbs 16:4. Yahweh have made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. And that's just what's happening out here in this world, man. These spirits are being stirred up by Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, to do the things that's happening, because prophecy must take place. What he said will happen. That's why you got to fear the Lord and do what you're supposed to do and trying to please him. Like I said, you got to go through the everyday things that you deal with in life in Esau's world, in the world. But those things are nothing compared to what Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai has planned for you. So you got to keep the faith, and you have to move forward, because again, like I was saying in my title, we are almost there. Keep your hand on the plow. Last scripture right here, Psalm 78:49. He cast upon the fierceness of his anger, wrath and indignation and trouble, by sending evil angels among them. So you have to understand that these evil angels also have minions, what I call demons, that do work for them. And they're going to test you, and they're going to try you in any and every which way, to and fro. Keep your faith in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai and his son Yahweh Shai, and pray to them that the angels, the good angels, may cover you. I Barak to say you're edified with this lesson. I'm going to say, Koholo Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Radash. Shalom and salutations and double honors again to the elder apostles of GMS, who I continue to learn this 100% truth on down. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai Barakatam, and shalom to the elect. Shalom.